So, if you're into board games and in particular Lego sets, then there's a new go-to place in Leamington that's there just for you. Bricks and Pieces, which nestles at the lower end of Park Street. And I'm sat inside there now, surrounded by tables, Lego sets, lots of other stuff actually. And with me is the man behind Bricks and Pieces, Keith Hanna. Welcome to Life in Lem, Keith.
Thanks, Tim. Glad to be here.
Brilliant. So listen, let's start with the big picture then. Bricks and Pieces, how did it come about as an idea?
It started, probably the first inklings of the idea were about 10 years ago. My wife came across some of the Lego Serious Play, which is Lego in management, education type stuff. And she sent me an email which basically said, we should do this, Lego for adults, and start a club. And really, part of that was the ongoing conversations. My son and daughter have so much Lego, what should we do with it? Probably 3 years ago, another friend posted us towards a Lego cafe that opened up in Sheffield. We went for a visit, and it kind of grew from there.
Right, so you weren't particularly Lego fanatic yourself then?
I was when I was younger, but I think there is a group they're called AFOLs, adult fans of Lego, and we tend to fall into two groups. Either one, you keep being a fan of Lego from your young age, or you drop out and then come back into it, which is probably where I kind of fit in.
Right. And of course, I mean, when I was growing up, Lego was such a different thing to what it is now. It was, you just buy some blank sets of blocks and you would just use your imagination and build what you wanted. Whereas now, we're looking at a myriad of all sorts of different sets, spacecraft, buildings, vehicles, you name it. There's a Lego set to do that now. It's a much more sophisticated thing, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And Lego themselves released, I think it was 185 sets on New Year's Day. So that gives you an idea.
And so, as I say, the shelves are full of Lego and other things as well, which I'm sure we'll talk about. It's not just about purchasing, though. People can come and buy Lego sets, can't they? But they can come and borrow and construct them here.
Absolutely. So whilst we are a toy shop and focused on STEM products, there is also a cafe element where people can come and play, spend an hour or two, build some Lego sets, play with some puzzles, logic games, that sort of thing. We currently have about 50 sets, I think, with another 50 to be added in the next couple of weeks.
And Keith, you mentioned the term STEM there. Just explain that to us.
Yeah, so it's very tied in with education. Science, technology, engineering and mathematics really is what it stands for. And all of our products on the shelves have that somewhere in their background. We talk about Lego and people locally know us as a Lego cafe, but we are very much focused on the STEM products.
And in terms of the sorts of people that come and buy or come and play here, I mean, you mentioned Lego in management games and adult fans of Lego. Presumably, it's not just adults; it's all sorts. What sort of people come along?
Yeah, we've had everybody in really, from families with toddlers. We have some Tupelo, which starts at sort of age 1, 18 months type, all the way up to groups of adults have come in. In particular, in our library at the minute, we have a good range of botanical sets, which is the flower-based ranges from Lego. So yeah, dragons, all that sort of stuff. With everybody coming in,
and you've got a lot of tables and chairs here as well, and some comfy sofas that we're sat on at the moment. In terms of the numbers of people you can accommodate on a busy day, what's your capacity here?
So downstairs we have just room for just over 50. At the minute, we don't have a booking system, so it is very much just walk in.
And for people that are coming along to build one of those 50 sets themselves, how long does the set take to build?
How long is a piece of string, really? How quickly can you build? Everybody's different. Our sets range from, I think a Duplo set has 9 pieces, all the way up to one of the Disney themed sets is 755. So we try to keep most of the sets in the library to be somewhere in the 1 to 3 hour range. We don't think people are going to stay here for that long, really, longer than that.
Right, they're not going to move in for a week and construct.
Some people might want to. But, yeah.
And what happens when they're built? Are people reluctant to then demolish them? What happens then?
So the premise is they bring it back to us to take it apart. So there's many reasons for that, one of which is missing parts. We try to have a sort of quality check when they come back. But also we know that some people come in and want to make the most of their time. So rather than taking sets apart, they'll go and build another one. So absolutely, if you finish one, grab another one, give us the one that you've built. We try not to take them apart in front of you.
It must be a tiny bit heartbreaking. I guess people take photos and things first, do they?
Yeah, we've seen lots of social media posts, people being in, enjoying what they've been building.
And in terms of the sets that you sell, Keith, is there a top seller at the moment?
Botanicals is probably the most popular at the minute. Star Wars is always popular, Harry Potter. Those are the common themes. And come back to what you're saying about Lego in the early days, we still see City, Lego City being a popular theme as well.
And do you have a personal favourite or favourite?
I knew this question was coming. I think I grew up with Lego Space. That was always my favourite stuff, which has been superseded by Star Wars. So there's always a natural lean to that. We have a lot of Lego botanicals at home. Quite frankly, they're the only flowers I can't kill. So we have them dotted around the house. So they're definitely popular. I think I'll always fall back to Lego Star Wars and Space being the probably natural favourites.
But it's not just Lego here, is it? There's other things as well, which I guess are also in pursuit of your science, technology, engineering and math, STEM approach. Give us a feel for some of the other things you have here.
Yeah, so some of the other things, you were playing with one of them as you came in, the musical set. So that comes as a flat pack, strengthened cardboard, but you put it together. With elastic bands, you turn the lever and you can customize the tunes that will play. We have a pinball game in that series as well. That one, there's probably about 10 in that series of all cardboard-based mechanical building, where you end up with functional games, devices, that sort of thing. We have a lot of puzzle games. A lot of them are one player, so they're very focused on mindfulness. You start with the easy ones, and you build up to expert level by the end of it. The science side is more around things like chemistry sets, circuitry sets. There's some anatomy things as well. We have a nature section. Some of that encourages you to go outside and do some nature trail walking and make notes of what you see. We also have some sets which I think are fantastic. You get the butterfly house, but you send off and they send you the eggs. So over the period of a month or two, you see the butterflies evolve, and then you release them. Wow. So we have various things like that. We're not going to have the butterflies in the shop. That would be a step too far.
And you mentioned mindfulness, Keith. I mean, I sort of imagined that this was a place where people might come in a little crowd and do some building together. But I guess some people just come and sit quietly themselves and do this. Yeah,
we very much wanted to build into the shop and the environment. It's sort of neurodiversity as one of the key things. So STEM ties into that from one aspect, but a lot of the games that we have here are puzzles, single player puzzles, logic puzzles.
So depending on what your mood is and who you're with, you can do something just by yourself, or you can bring some friends and share in the task together.
Absolutely.
And if you need a little snack while you're going, you've got a cafe here.
Yeah, absolutely. So we focus on hot and cold drinks, your standard sort of coffee range. We have Tea Pigs tea, so this full selection from those guys. Cold drinks, juices, some of the bottled smoothies, and then in snacks, I always love my coffee and cake, so cakes, cookies, tray bakes, that sort of thing.
So for someone that's had their interest piqued in coming and doing a bit of Lego or something else like that, what are your opening hours, Keith?
So at the minute, we are open from Wednesday to Sunday every week, 10 to 5 weekdays and Saturdays, 11 to 5 on a Sunday. We have a couple of bits of construction still being finished downstairs, so once they're finished, we'll probably open Monday and Tuesday as well.
That's real construction, not Lego.
Absolutely, that's finishing things like finalising our heaters, new lights, and finishing off the toilet that I know has carried on for longer than we wished. We're obviously going to be open school holidays, bank holidays, all those days when people are off school. Families is really who we're getting into the shop.
And do people just rock up, or do they need to make a booking?
Yeah, so at the minute it is just rock up. We have, I think it's 17, 18 tables, so we can cater for groups like that. But in the very near future, we're going to have a booking system. We'll still leave some of those tables for people just turning up, but there will be a booking system in place.
And I understand you're going to have some very special events around Valentine's Day. So tell us a bit about those.
Yeah, so what we're going to do for Valentine's Day is we have some Lego roses. So the idea is that you and your partner can come along It's going to be in the evenings. We're running it around Valentine's Day, so not just Valentine's Day, because we, again, the neurodiversity, we know things get busy. We don't want people being stressed in that sense. Come here, glass of bubbles, build a rose each, and take the roses home. So that's the plan.
That sounds glorious. And what dates specifically are those?
So Valentine's Day, obviously, we do have, but also the Friday and the Sunday. As well, so the day before and after.
So
Valentine's
13th,
Day.
14th, 15th of February.
Yeah, and those will be in the evening. So 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and 8 o'clock are the sessions we're doing for those.
And those are bookable, aren't they?
Bookable. They're through the website. We have an events page, and on that you also see we are currently planning something for Mother's Day. So watch this space.
Brilliant. So a really lovely space we've got here. Very welcoming. Lots of things to entertain and to challenge. Keith, congratulations on this wonderful space, and I wish you continued success, sort of one brick at a time.
Thank you very much.